jab over the tie. There he goes to the left hook. Oh, that's a hard punch. Down goes Medina. Great champion punch.
I don't think that's what he's going to do.
And look at Márquez go to the body. Look at him go to the body to try to set up the finish. And
Manny Pacquiao, he hit him with a body shot. I don't know.
Juan Manuel Márquez is considered by many as the last great Aztec warrior of boxing. He wasn't just a fighter, he was a symbol of resilience, heart, and determination.
Dinamita Márquez!
Critics often commented on his defense, pointing out that he got knocked down frequently. However, his true greatness lay in his ability to rise after those falls, to persevere, and to defy all odds. Márquez had the kind of fighting spirit that most boxers today can only dream of.
Left hook. Oh, that's a hard punch. Down goes Medina.
In the modern boxing landscape, many fighters surpass Márquez in terms of titles, accolades, or undefeated records. However, no one has been able to replicate the emotions he stirred in fans. His bouts were spectacles of raw determination, skill, and unyielding grit.
The nature of a great champion punch.
He drops Alvarado. Right hand.
Márquez never shied away from a challenge. Even when the odds were overwhelmingly against him, he faced them head-on, earning the respect of fans and rivals alike. In an era where boxers often prioritize money over legacy, Márquez was cut from a different cloth. His fights were not just about the purse. They were about proving himself, leaving a mark on boxing history, and upholding the honor of the sport.
go to the body. Look at him go to the body to try to set up the finish. And what a right hand. And that will...
The legacy he left behind cannot be bought or replicated. Márquez's career, marked by thrilling wars in the ring, showcased a mentality that many believe is missing in today's fighters. His fights are unforgettable, and his ability to deliver excitement is unmatched.
That Márquez is going to need to stay up.
I don't think he's going to do that. And the way that Diaz is punching, he's got his head down more, where he's getting better leverage in the...
In this video, we revisit some of the greatest moments of Márquez's illustrious career, diving deep into the fights that solidified his status as the ultimate Aztec warrior. Márquez's early days, the rise of a champion. Juan Manuel Márquez began his professional boxing journey in Mexico. In his first 8 fights, he built a solid foundation in his home country, showcasing his talent, technique, and potential.
Because if he
drops Pacquiao for the first time in 4 fights.
However, it was in the United States where Márquez truly began to make a name for himself. At just 22 years old, Márquez was a fresh-faced prospect with agility, exceptional ring IQ, and the technical skills to back it up.
Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao is still out.
Despite his youth, Márquez's early fights hinted at the greatness to come. His speed, precision, and composure under pressure were remarkable for someone so young. Opportunities in the United States gave him the platform to display his abilities on a grander stage. Fans quickly took notice of his potential, and promoters began to see him as a future star. But Márquez's path was not always smooth. He faced setbacks and adversity, yet his determination to keep improving set him apart. These struggles would shape him into the resilient fighter the world would come to admire. The rivalry with Manny Pacquiao. One of the defining moments in Márquez's career was his epic rivalry with Manny Pacquiao. Their series of 4 fights is widely regarded as one of the greatest rivalries in boxing history. In their first encounter, Márquez faced adversity early on, getting knocked down 3 times in the first round. Many fighters would have crumbled under such circumstances, but not Márquez. He displayed immense heart, battling back from the brink of defeat to deliver a masterclass in counterpunching and technique. While the fight ended in a controversial draw, it earned Márquez widespread recognition. Fans debated the outcome for years, with many believing Márquez had done enough to win. The subsequent fights in the series only added to the legend. Each bout was a display of skill, determination, and pure willpower. Their 4th fight, in particular, ended with Márquez delivering one of the most iconic knockouts in boxing history. Pacquiao, a global superstar and one of the greatest fighters of all time.
He surprised me with what he brings to the table. It's always a little better than I thought. Getting overwhelmed, and you have to think about him coming back and fighting again. This is bad stuff for him to be taking. Well, the ref might stop it for him.
Was sent crashing to the canvas by a perfectly timed right hand from Márquez. It was a moment that solidified Márquez's place in boxing immortality. The clash with Joel Casamayor. Márquez's fight with Joel Casamayor was another career-defining moment. Casamayor, a brash and confident Cuban fighter, had a reputation for trash-talking and trying to get into his opponent's heads. Before their fight, Casamayor mocked Márquez by wearing a sombrero as a form of disrespect. He even snatched Márquez's sombrero during the weigh-in, escalating tensions between the two fighters. Casamayor entered the ring with an impressive record and a reputation as one of the best in his weight class. His elusiveness and ability to frustrate opponents made him a dangerous adversary. However, Márquez, as always, rose to the occasion. From the opening bell, Márquez imposed his will on Casamayor.
Sooner, let's get going. Round one. And of course, you only have to harken back to Márquez's fight with Pacquiao. The first fight, he was down 3 times in the first.
His relentless combinations and precise counterpunching left the Cuban with little room to execute his game plan.
Cause problems. Slip the right hand in.
By the 11th round, Márquez had broken Casamayor down, delivering a barrage of punches that ended the fight.
3 seconds to go. Márquez will come in for the jump on him. Tries to get him turned. It won't take a lot. Márquez trying to finish the deal here. Remember, Casamayor has never been knocked out. He's down again, and that's it. It's over. Juan Manuel Márquez is the champion.
It was a definitive statement of Márquez's skill, power, and unyielding determination.
If people see a brawl, they think that's a good fight. And he drops him with a big right hand. Big right hand.
The Mexican Classic, Márquez versus Marco Antonio Barrera. Another unforgettable moment in Márquez's career was his clash with fellow Mexican legend Marco Antonio Barrera. This fight, considered one of the greatest in Mexican boxing history, was a battle between 2 warriors at the peak of their powers.
Slightly greater can box or punch. Hard right hand by Márquez. Barrera says, I'll throw a hard.
He doesn't take all of the punishment that people think he's taking.
Barrera, known for his ferocity and aggressive style, entered the fight with momentum on his side.
Marco Antonio Barrera.
Márquez, on the other hand, was still carving out his legacy. The bout promised fireworks, and it delivered in spectacular fashion.
Former featherweight champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita
Both fighters went toe-to-toe, refusing to back down.
Barrera throwing his left hook right under Márquez's heart. Márquez working upstairs.
The intensity of the fight was unparalleled, with each round escalating in ferocity.
And
Barrera to the body.
I think that
Márquez's technical brilliance clashed with Barrera's relentless aggression, creating a spectacle for the ages.
Barrera making Márquez reach and then stepping inside.
The fight's most controversial moment came in the 7th round when Barrera knocked Márquez down. However, in a fit of frustration, Barrera landed a punch on Márquez while he was still on the canvas, resulting in a point deduction.
And knocks Márquez down. Amazing. That was almost 10-8. Márquez. Barrera scores the knockdown.
This moment proved to be pivotal, as Márquez went on to win the fight by decision. The victory over Barrera was a testament to Márquez's mental toughness. He weathered the storm and emerged victorious, further solidifying his status as one of the best fighters of his generation.
by a point.
The legacy of Juan Manuel Márquez, Juan Manuel Márquez's career is a testament to the power of perseverance, skill, and heart.
What a big left hook by Diaz!
He was never the flashiest or the most hyped fighter, but his dedication to the sport and his warrior spirit made him a legend. Márquez's ability to rise from adversity, both in and out of the ring, inspired millions.
And he's supposedly the stronger man. And he's hurt. A huge uppercut. Down goes Diaz.
His fights were more than just sporting events. They were epic battles that showcased the essence of boxing. He represented the best of what the sport has to offer: a commitment to excellence, a refusal to quit, and an unrelenting drive to succeed. While many fighters today prioritize business over legacy, Márquez remained true to his roots. He fought for pride, honor, and the love of the sport. His fights will forever be remembered as some of the greatest in boxing history.
Why should a fight like this even be scored? Just let him fight to the finish.
His name will forever be etched in the annals of boxing history as one of the greatest to ever step into the ring.